There's only about 5,000 left in the entire world. Sadly, that's due to poaching and destruction of habitat. Rhinos have no natural predators. Humans are the only threat to them.
Oh, bollocks. Ow.
A fully grown black rhino weigh nearly 3,000 pounds. But don't mistake them for slow, because they can still run about 35 miles per hour. Up ahead here, on the right side of the truck, you're going to see some lighter colored antelope. These are greater kudu.
Wait, where
is it? Right? They look like female greater kudu. You can tell that because they don't have any horns. Only male have horns. They are some of the tallest antelope here in the forest, rather. Fully grown, they're about 5 to 6 feet tall.
Very big.
All right, so let's head over to the Sophie River now. Sophie River is usually a good spot to see some hippos and crocodiles. See if we can find some of them over there.
Some vines hanging over the trees. How much space do I have on this? Enough. There's another path, I think. I guess. Oh.
All right, look up ahead here on the right side. There's a hippo on the land there. Hippos are some of the most aggressive and dangerous animals in all of Africa, even all over the world. They're very territorial. Fully grown hippo weigh about 5,500 pounds. When babies are born, they're about 85 pounds.
You see it?
See a couple more hippos over here on the left. One submerged underwater there.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Hippos can stay submerged underwater for about 8 minutes before coming up for air.
Oh. Sorry guys for the camera. Oh, fuck.
Can you see him underwater?
I look up over here. Wait, yeah, I see him.
Island there. We have some pink-backed pelicans. Look at that. Pink-backed pelicans get their name because during mating season they've developed pink feathers.
Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at him. Look at him. That is so cool. I'm trying. Yeah. Look at these guys. I'm currently in Florida Disney World right now.
Over here on the left, another dangerous animal, the Nile crocodile. Nile crocodiles have enough strength in their jaws to crush the bones of their prey. Very powerful jaws. They spend most of their day laying out on the bank, soaking up the sun. They are cold-blooded, so they do like that sunlight to keep them nice and warm. Let's get away from those crocodiles. We're going to head over to a different part of Harambe's Wildlife Reserve. A completely different ecosystem. We're going to go to the Serengeti grasslands, also known as the Savannah. Usually a good spot to see some popular animals like giraffes, elephants, rhinos, zebras, lions, and cheetahs. See if we can find some of them over here.
Am I allowed to record this?
Be careful, if you lose it, you can't get it
Up
back.
here on the right, there's a weird-looking tree over there. That's a baobab tree, also known as the upside-down tree, because if you look at its branches, they look kind of like roots. Baobab trees will remain leafless about 9 months out of the year.
That must suck.
I got a picture, but
And this is one of my favorite views of the Serengeti grasslands, this overlook here. These grasslands can stretch for thousands of miles all throughout Africa. Home to a lot of different animals living together in this unique ecosystem.
That thing. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, there she is.
Sorry for. Oh, now look at another truck. I can't see. I can't tell.
I read.
Rocks over here. I feel like something's gonna be living there.
See the nets that they have?
Yeah, this is clearly something's pen. Don't know where it is, so. That's it. That's it. That's it right there. Where? Hyenas, we're gonna get close, because I need a close shot.
Now these orangish reddish mounds sticking out of the ground here, these are termite mounds. These termite mounds are made out of red clay, dirt, and termite excrement, which is like saliva. When they're baked in the hot sun all day, they'll become as hard as a rock. Which is useful for elephants. They'll use the larger ones as scratching posts. And when they're more worn down, smaller antelope like the springbok will use them as lookout points for predators that may be in the area.
Okay. Give a second. Sorry.
I do see quite a few animals up ahead here. Let's see if I can swing around and get a closer view.
I think to our right.
Yeah, those gray colored animals further back there on the right, those are the white bearded wildebeest. When wildebeest migrate, they'll travel anywhere from 500 to 1,000 miles, traveling in large herds.
Right now, it's not.
I do see some smaller antelope up ahead here too, and hanging out by that tree stump. Those are springbok. Some of the smaller antelope here on the savannah. And we have some of the tallest animals in the world up ahead here on the right. The giraffe. A fully grown giraffe will be 18 to 20 feet tall. When babies are born, they're about 5 to 6 feet tall. So if you think of it this way, a newborn giraffe is about the same height as the average adult.
Sorry, check the camera.
Another giraffe up here on the left.
There we go. Another giraffe.
These look like Maasai giraffe. You can tell that because they're jagged, irregular patterns. No two giraffes' patterns are the same. They're all unique, just like your fingerprint.
Oh, my arm really hurts.
Another one on the right. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
All the giraffes around. Alright, we're going to head over to the part of the reserve we like to call Monkey Point.
Sit.
We call it Monkey Point because it's usually a good spot to see some mandrills hanging out. Let's see if we can find some over
Sorry,
here.
I have to rest my arm on your shoulder. What the heck? Those things. Those little wire things. Those are like all like things. I guess it's trying to rattle the thing, make it seem like terrifying to the animals. So it's like, oh my god, I really shouldn't
Not seeing any mandrills.
attack this.
I guess they move further on to the reserve. So we're going to move further on too. We're going to head over to the red clay pits. Red clay pits is usually a good spot to see some elephants hanging out.
There you go.
It looks like the shortcut to the red clay pits is closed. It's kind of weird.
No, it really ain't, man. It's like.
Oh yeah, there's no more road there.
It's kind of.
This way it is.
It's kind of.
Hopefully it's not too much of a
really,
detour.
It's like animals like try to take back their thing constantly. These aren't wires. We are just guys driving through. We cleared a path and then we left it for a while.
Alright, it looks like we found a bridge. But this bridge looks kind of old and rickety. So we're going to go across it poli-poli, which is Swahili for very smooth.
Grease now.
Sorry.
This bridge sounds how it looks. Not good. Alright, just hang in there a little bit more. We're almost there.
Really rickety.
Okay. And we are off the bridge. Alright, let's see where this leads us. We found the red clay pits again, so that's a good track. We're back on our course that we're meant to be. There are some tusk marks in the clay here, good indicator elephants are in the area. I do see an elephant over there on the left. See if I can get a closer view. Elephants do eat the red clay for the nutrients it provides them. Oh, a couple more up ahead.
Where?
See if I can get a closer view.
do not want to pet the elephant. Still running.
Yeah, these things can probably kill you with just one step. Really. Oh, come on. Holy is why.
Like, look, dude, then you die.
Those rattly things again.
African elephants, both male and female, do have those large tusks. Their tusks are made out of ivory, one of the reasons why they're illegally hunted or poached. Just like the rhino, elephants have no natural predators. Humans are the only threat to them due to poaching and destruction of habitat.
Yeah, due to a badass.
That's a bad.
Elephants can eat about 300 pounds of food a day.
That's a boy.
It's one of the reasons they're a problem for a lot of farmers in Africa. They eat all the farmers' crops, which is their livelihood and how they feed their families. So the Disney Conservation Fund teamed up with some of their partners, and they discovered that elephants are afraid of bees. So they started the Elephants and Bees Project, where they created beehive fences to put around farmers' crops.